You ready? You getting ready to tune in to the Corey Love Show, where carefree conversations about life, business, what's trending, and more is taking place. And it's hosted by yours truly, your host, Corey Love.
Hello, my love. It's your girl, Corey Love. Let me turn this down so we can get right on into it and get started. Listen, y'all already know I'm your girl, Corey Love. Carissa McBurney, a.k.a. Corey Love. She says it here for me. Thank you. You haven't seen it much longer, I hope. But yes, you know, here on the Corey Love Show, we have carefree conversations with individuals, women, mostly, where we talk about life, business, and what's trending. Tonight, I am going to be speaking with Tramisha McGrew. She is out of Houston, and she is going to tell us all about herself. I'm not gonna tell about her. I want her to tell you guys about herself as soon as we bring her in. So, as y'all know, I am your personal story coach. I'm the CEO of Ladybug Media Management, and I'm also your media strategist. So, I help women. My goal, honestly, now is to empower women to use their story. Just embrace your story so that you can help the lives of others and also build your business and your brand by utilizing your story. All right. So every time we speak to a woman, we're going to hear her story. We're going to work on making sure that she gets the word out on things that's happening so that we can help another woman in, you know, not only in our industry, but just women worldwide. And so we don't have a sponsor for tonight. We're going to start back in May. So you guys already know you can visit my website, theCoreyLoveShow.com, and you can go ahead and you can choose a sponsorship level. And every sponsor that sponsors, you are doing a great service for a nonprofit organization called Young Dream Chasers Girls Club. So you can follow YDC Girls on Instagram at YDC Girls Club. Thank you so much. I saw Tramisha jump in. I was going to say Texas Trill, which is her Instagram name, but I'm going to go ahead and bring her right on in so we can get started. Time is of the essence, and I don't want to hold y'all back too long. Let me bring her right on in. And don't forget our housekeeping rule. Drop your click that arrow, that airplane, whatever you call it. Share this out with your audience so that they're able to hear her story as well. Hello. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I am well. So beautiful. Thank you so much for agreeing to be a part of my show. Something just fell. I don't know what it is. Hope it's nothing that messes us up. So first things first, tell the people who you are.
Hi, everybody. My name is Tramisha. Like she said, I'm from Houston, Texas, born and raised. I grew up doing plays in church. I'm a PK. My dad's a minister. So I started off with plays at church, and then I found out that I'm very athletic. So the athletic side kind of took over. I ended up getting an athletic scholarship in track and field for college. And then after college, I got in an accident. So my focus kind of redirected back into acting and things like that. In college, I got a business degree. So that kind of goes into me with the entrepreneurship and things like that. And I'm just kind of a Jill of all trades, not Jack. A Jill of all trades.
Yeah. See, that's interesting. I just learned something. I didn't know that you were a PK. So humble though. Like, I love it. I love it. Mm-hmm. So unfortunately you got in an accident, but you know, sometimes we don't want to hear things happen for a reason, but that may have been a purpose. You're a PK kid. You know how that story goes. So once you came back into acting out of school, how did you jump right back into that? So
really what happened was, I guess I just was doing like short little funny skit, and it really started on Snapchat actually is what happened. Just with my friends. And they were like, you know what, you should start doing stuff on Instagram. Like, you should do some videos on Instagram. And I was like, okay. So I started doing videos on Instagram, and then once I started doing like the T-Boz stuff, like people really started liking that. So I did the T-Boz stuff. She liked it. She posted it. And then it just kind of, people actually started reaching out to me about doing different projects and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. So around Houston, we're not Atlanta or anything, but you know, we're building like an acting, like I guess you could say,
Community.
family down here.
Yeah.
So that's actually how it started. Like just doing
Right
things on
back.
Instagram and them seeing me and saying, okay, yeah, I'll come out and audition. So
That's awesome. That is so awesome. So I'm laughing because when I first saw you, I saw first it was working out. You were working out in the not in the gym, in your garage. And you were working out and you were so consistent. It's like, whoa. And then that's how I found out about you being, I followed you and found out more things about you and so forth. And the biggest thing, like you said, was when T-Boz, when you shared that post and T-Boz, like, I was like like she's famous, she's popular. Like, that's a big deal because you can imagine how many people pages that they see or how many people send them DMs. Like, so that's like a really, really big deal. And if you guys aren't following, make sure you follow Texas Trill.
Please follow me, y'all.
Texas_Trill T or Texas Trill_T?
It's Texas_Trill_T. Yeah.
Okay. Make sure you guys follow her. Listen, I tell you, I don't sleep on the small, the smaller movies or anything. Everything starts small and it comes big, and she's doing an amazing job. The last movie that I saw with her, she was a detective. So tell us about that role. How did you land that role?
I think an acting friend of mine, I believe he put me in contact with the director, and I'm trying to think if I don't even think I auditioned for that role.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
I don't think I auditioned for that role. I think it kind of just, sometimes people just say, hey, I think you'll fit this role. Okay. Like, I see you as this character. And I think that's kind of how that came about. Yeah, with that. Okay. So, okay. Yeah. And, the detective, her name is Fallon. And she's what you would say, like she doesn't have a lot of emotion. She kind of like, she got her guy. She gets what she wants. And then she's like, hey, it's time for you to go home. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. So, you were so humble in that, though.
Yeah.
Like, how you see her talking now, that's how she moves just naturally, which is a good thing. It doesn't, go to your head to an extent. But tell them the name of that movie and where they can find it.
So that movie is called Holding On, and it's on Amazon Prime.
Yes. So make sure you guys follow, and it's free. Okay, it's free.
Yeah, it's free, guys, with Amazon Prime. So go ahead and check that out, and let me know what you think.
Yeah, my family always say you look at. I love indie films. I think it's because I feel like they don't get the attention that they need, and some of them are really, really good.
Yeah, some good storylines out there.
Exactly, it's a deeper message. Yeah, the bigger ones have a message as well, but it's just the actors that are coming out like yourselves. Like, people need to see you guys to know that you got. Everybody is capable of being great at whatever they do. Yeah. Now, when I have an upcoming scene in a friend's movie. He's an indie film. Also, Ice Glue Emperor out of Atlanta. I have like 2 lines, right? Okay. Hey, girl, just.
Look, you got lines. Some people just say stand in the background and don't say nothing.
And it's funny because I literally sit in front of my phone and I'm practicing. My husband like, you can't get 2 lines. You can't get 2. I said, don't do that. And so I'm like, how do they just walk around and be having all the parts? Like, how do you study your lines? How do you memorize it? How does that work? Because I can't get 2.
I guess you gotta think of it. You gotta be in the moment. And what I like to do is, because I'm not gonna say I'm perfect and I remember my lines all the time, because thank God there's movies. Because plays, you have to, like, if you're on stage, you gotta remember. Like, ain't no like cut or nothing like that. Like, you gotta remember. But with film, it's always cut or line or But I kind of think of it as, what is the conversation about? And you have directors that'll say, you don't have to go word by word, but make sure you stay in this conversation. So that's kind of what I in my mind.
That makes sense. Lord, if it's a play, I'm fired. I'm fired on the first.
Plays or something else. It's like the audience, they'll start laughing and you like, okay, I don't know what my next line is. Right. Y'all still laughing. I don't know my line.
I'm just always mesmerized. Like, I don't didn't know all of that. And then singing with it, and that's a
Man,
lot.
all kind of stuff.
Yeah.
It's tough.
And so as I say singing, tell them about that too, because she is not just an actor. She can sing.
So what's funny about that is that project actually started off as a movie. So it was a film about a girl group, and we were just supposed to do 2 songs, but because of the songs that we recorded got such good what's the word,
Reviews,
feedback, good
okay.
feedback. We ended up recording like a whole album, and I think it's like 11 songs on the album. And we've had people like Pam from Total, T-Boz. We've had Coco and Taj from SWV, I believe. I think Coco actually follows our group's page.
Coco, yeah,
and,
I know Coco.
Maya, she actually likes us a lot too, so she's reached out too. So, you know, like I said, start off as a film, and then you create real music, and you just never know who's gonna hear it and who likes it. So
yeah. So guys, if you're just tuning in tonight, we're speaking with Tramisha. I keep saying Tramisha McGrew at Texas Trill. I'll post it after. Just make sure you guys follow her. I'm gonna post it. You know how I do it after. She is an actor, singer, realtor, workout guru. I don't know, how do I say, fitness guru, and she is just amazing, humble as ever. I really, really love your spirit. I really do. Thank you. And if you guys have any questions about anything, make sure you drop it in the comment box. If you're not following, once I post this, make sure you follow her and show some love. She has a movie. Well, she's in a movie on Prime. And it's, what is it called again? Holding On. Holding On. And I saw it myself and I shared it. I don't know if you guys might have seen it before, but we have to support our indie film actors, because I always tell people I'm not knocking anybody else, but anybody that follows my page know I'm big about everybody that's coming up, because we all have to start somewhere.
We got to support each other. Yeah.
Exactly. Now, my next question is about you being a realtor. How did that come up with acting, singing? Were you acting somewhere as a realtor?
You know what? I've always been interested in like houses and the housing market, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get my real estate license. So I actually was in the apartment industry for about almost 8 years, straight out of college. And then after that, I said, you know what? I think I'm gonna go ahead and get my real estate license. And I just actually recently renewed it a few months ago. So I've been doing about 2 years. I'm looking for a new brokerage at the time. At the moment, I have one in mind from a former another agent. She sent me over some information, but yeah, Houston is growing. A lot of people looking for houses. Everybody moving here. So
I know. I'm telling y'all are literally becoming another Atlanta. Like everybody in Florida, I want to move. Where you moving to? Atlanta. Where you moving to? Houston. Where you moving to? Houston or Atlanta? It's like, yeah. And you said earlier, like you guys aren't Atlanta, but y'all are really neck and neck, to be honest.
Yeah.
Really neck and neck in all type of industries. So that's a great thing for our audience, our culture.
Exactly.
So what is your typical day? I mean, let's say for instance you have a role and you're a realtor. How do you balance all of that? You already took the real estate license, because when I was thinking about all that you do, or I was like, how did she study for that exam? Because I know it's hard. So I'm like, did she have a role? Yeah. What's a typical day? If you, let's say you have a role, and you have, you gotta show homes and stuff like that. How would a typical day like that go?
So if I know I have if we're filming on a day, I'm gonna already have it planned out as with my clients. Hey, we could do showings in the morning, in the afternoon. I'm gonna have to cut it short, no later than 12 o'clock. Gotta stay on the schedule. It's about planning. When you have so much going, you really have to be organized. It's about planning. So get them out in the morning. They want to look at a couple of houses, then move on to changing, doing your makeup, and going to set, knocking out those lines, because it could take a while to get all that recorded. So
so I have a question about acting again. So when you're on set and you guys like, okay, for example, holding on. How long does that take? Is it depending on the actors, or you guys give a time frame and it's either we got it or we don't have it?
So I guess it definitely depends on actors and if they actually know their lines and if we're going through it smoothly. But it also depends on the director too. With holding on, the director, he kind of already knew what his angles were going to be, and that's another thing. You have to. We're having a conversation, so like us having a conversation, and we were filming this for a movie. They would have to get like over my shoulder, showing you talking to me, showing my face talking to you, you know, and swapping it out and doing transitions and things like that. So you could say like, hey, you could be a line where it's like, hey girl, and like, hey, it's been a long day, but you got to do that 20 times because you got to get all different angles. So, you know what I mean? So, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. It's draining, ain't it?
Yeah, it is. You got to, and then especially if it's like, oh, we're doing 3 scenes today. And it's like, oh man.
That's a long day.
That's going to be all day.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, let me stick to my 2 little lines.
I was about to say, your lines, you might be there about 4 hours.
No.
I don't know.
Oh,
running back.
They don't
running back. Running back.
Right. And I have done, I'm literally, I just been practicing because I'm like, oh, come in a little more. I don't care if it was a half a line or I was an extra. I was excited. And I'm like, I can't get 2 lines. That's crazy. So I hope it works out. Like, so
you got
it. And I, we spoke yesterday. So he was like, yeah, they haven't, I think I'm like in between somewhere. So they're doing it, you know, in different parts. So I'm excited about that. But in your industry, whether it's acting or real estate, how do you set your boundaries? For example, let's say in realty, you have a client that wants to look at homes. They have a budget, but you know they're, because you guys see the credit, you know what they're approved for and so forth and so on. But they insist on getting something that's not within. Do you go around showing them these homes? Like, how does that day work? Because I never understood that part.
So a rule, I don't know how it is anywhere else, but I know here and with my last broker and when I was with Keller Williams, the rule was get a pre-approval letter before you go anywhere.
Right.
If you're approved for $250,000, we not looking at nothing that's $300,000. Like, it's a waste of time because the bank already said we're not giving you that money.
Right.
Give you that money. So it's just, you don't, because you could end up driving around all day, months, weeks at a time. It's like, okay, you can't afford this. So you got to kind of sit them down and like, hey, this is your budget and this is what this is what you could look at. So
make it make sense, right?
Exactly.
Time is money. If you're not pre-approved, you can't go.
Exactly. That's the rule. Hey, that's the rule.
So guys, again, don't forget, if you have any questions, drop your questions in the question box or the comment box. We don't have a lot of messages going up, so that is fine if you drop it in the comment box. I just don't want to miss it. Share this out with your audience. Again, we're speaking with Tramisha McGrew, Texas Trill T, singer, actor, fitness guru, realtor. She is a Jill of all trades.
And you know what? I just got certified. I took my Texas teacher certification exam for business finance. So I just got certified for that too.
Listen,
my friends are like,
that's amazing.
Girl, you have so many jobs. Like, you do so much. I'm like, no,
7 streams of income. Remind them.
Multiple streams. Yes.
That's for sure. Yeah. Look at EJ McGrew. That's my son said. Actor? Yes, she is. He's looking to get into that. Yeah, follow her, Latoine.
Y'all follow me. Follow me.
Yeah. So if you had one piece of advice to someone like him that wants to get into acting, what would be that first, what would you tell them?
If you want to get into acting, I say my advice would be just go for it. Don't be intimidated by a no. Even the best actors get turned down for roles. Denzel hasn't landed all his gigs, you know what I mean? So you can't be intimidated by no. And if you have, for me personally, it's something that I really believe and I have in my heart is, sometimes you go after these roles and you don't get it, or you want to go after a specific character and it might not be available. You create that character, you create that content, and you put it out yourself. So that's something that I've been working on, is working on my own short films and creating the characters I want to play myself. You know what I mean? So sometimes it's like people, they don't see what you know you can do. So if you go ahead and put that out there, it's like, and I think a lot that I'm really inspired by Issa Rae, because she went on YouTube and just did it. Yeah. And then now she's like, I mean,
she blew up.
And she started
definitely
on YouTube.
Blew up. I agree.
YouTube, so
the other gentleman too, I don't know if you follow him, out of Atlanta, Desi Banks. He's doing a lot of short films. He's really doing his thing too. Good question. He says, with so many things you do you have time for yourself?
You know what?
Looking like time, what?
I really don't. I was just I was telling my parents, I said, you know, I think I need to go have like a little getaway for just me. Like, just go fly somewhere by myself, a little solo vacation, because people send me stuff. I'm always asked to do is email here, reply here, do this, do that, do that. And it's like, you know what? I just need to kind of get away and turn your phone off and just relax. So, but I'm young. I say, you know, I got to put my foot to the ground. I got to get it. But sometimes, you know, you can overdo it sometimes. And it's your body going to tell you. Definitely.
Right. So just know when to stop. I mean, give yourself, even if it's just a weekend, you know what I mean? 2 days, a Friday, even a Saturday, like all day, just do you. Like Sundays, if I feel like, I might answer a DM or I'll do something. But Sundays, anybody that knows me know I'm not going to respond, more than likely. I won't. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. So with all, like he said, with all that you do, she says you will burn out if you don't use self-care. Exactly. So I know with me, I just cut off. I feel like I just do. Like, everybody lives so much on like for social. Like, if I'm not on this, I lost a lot of followers. You think I was bothered? I was not. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, like you said, your body is going to tell you. So you you need to stop. Burnout is real. Trust me, it is. I know
it's definitely real. It's back when I was really doing like those little skits with like, especially with like the T-Bar skits. Like, I used to get people like, when I say like every day, they was like, can you do this one? Can you do this one? Can you do this? And I'm like, I can't do her whole book, which is kind of why I stopped doing it. So I'm like, I don't want to do her whole book. But when I tell you people, like, I'm like, I can't do a skit every day. You know,
you have to
work and sleep.
Like real life off of here.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people don't realize that. Like, I do other stuff. I cook, I clean, I got a house to take care of. You know what I mean? You gotta live. Right, that part. Literally, I really feel like people don't understand. Like, I never understand how people in their stories, like, they're constantly in their stories. Hey, I'm getting in the car. Hey, now I just pulled up. Like, how do you? I can't. I tried it one day. I'm not gonna lie, and I was like, yeah, this ain't for me. I can't do it.
I will find. I'm like, ain't nobody interested in me putting my foot outside my door. Like, what? I'm not doing that. I'll post when I post.
That literally, and I'm at that point now. Like, when, like I said, when I came back and I lost all those followers, I was like, I guess they ain't like it. It's okay. It don't matter to me, really. Yeah. And before, I wasn't like that. Don't get me wrong. I'm like, oh my God, who won't follow me? Now it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter, because you, on the outside, I do other stuff off of the internet, like you. So hey, there's nothing left for me if I share right. Exactly.
You want to know everything.
Exactly. There's nothing left on loan. I'm not doing that. Yeah. So with you, okay, so you're doing the realty acting, and you just got your degree, and now you do teacher certification. If there was one in particular that you could have 100% focus on, and you know you good, you can retire at 40, which one would you do? Like, not because of the money, but because of the love for it.
I would say acting. Acting. That's my That's if you would ask me this a couple years ago, I'd be like running track.
Yeah.
But you know, it's things like life happens, and I definitely say acting is giving me another outlet to kind of express myself. So definitely that.
Yeah. And so I usually have what we do is would you rather or first things first. But we're gonna do it. We're doing it a little bit different because you're an actor. So she laughing. She saw her face lit up. Yes, when she said acting. So we're gonna do it a little bit different. There's gonna be two. So we want.
I'm scared. I'm scared.
I'm scared. What's your favorite movie?
Oh man, my favorite movie. So many. I'm really into sci-fi. So.
Oh really? Oh, I don't know. I don't do that.
Yeah, I'm a Trekkie. I'm a
Really?
Star Trek nerd.
Oh,
Yes,
man.
that's my I would. Oh my god, if I ever get a role on Star Trek, I would die.
That's it. It's over.
Yeah. Favorite movie.
Okay, do one that I might know. I don't. Yeah, Star Trek. He said Matrix movie. What you mean? He said Star Trek too long, right?
That might be. I think you think about Star Wars. That might be Star Wars.
Star Trek too.
Really?
Yeah, to me.
I'm not. I don't even watch Star Wars. Matrix. Okay, Carl. Hey, Carl.
So I want you to 30 seconds. So you're familiar with the Matrix, right?
Yeah.
She laughing. You got to switch role. You're not Tramisha. You're an actor. So 30 seconds, one part from the movie.
Oh, what part?
Hold on. I don't have my clapper.
Did the
Yeah, so that you gotta do it again. You froze.
Oh, did I? Oh man, am I frozen?
Yeah, it's swirling. Oh, there it goes.
Oh, okay. Is the bullet scene good? Can I? Man.
I like that Carl laughing too. You should say I'm dead. That was good. He said, I know you lying. I like that. That was too funny. So, and the second thing is, because you're a realtor, I'm going to give you a scenario.
Okay.
So, you're going to meet a client or potential client, whatever. That's what you call them, right?
Yeah, potential, yeah.
And so they make it there before you. And surprisingly, the door was unlocked. And they're in there. So you walk in and you're looking around like, okay, what's going on? You start to smell something. You're walking around. So you're trying to prepare because you're trying to figure out what's going on. They done took a dump in the toilet and it lit up the whole house. Professionally, how would you respond?
Well, I would actually call. So I'm showing the house to potential buyers.
Yeah, potential buyers. And they're already in the home.
Gotcha. Okay, so what I would do is I would call the listing agent and let them know that whoever showed the house before me left the door unlocked and that left the super box, the lock box unlocked too, and my client's went in there. And I don't even know if it was my clients because it could have been somebody else that went in before them. You know what I mean? If it was unlocked.
Okay.
So it wouldn't be my fault. It would actually be whoever showed the house before me because they left it unlocked.
He said, "Did you wipe?" He asked him, "Did you wipe?" But how would you handle that?
You know what? That happens though. That happens. People be doing that.
I've heard.
A little nasty.
She said a little nasty. But how would you respond to the smell? Like, what would you say?
Are you okay? Do I need to call the ambulance? If it's really bad, like, are you okay?
That bad? It's not that bad.
Are you okay? You know, you need to go to the hospital. I probably would leave out because my nose is sensitive, right? And I don't like bad smells.
But yeah, this ain't the home for you, love. Let's go.
My asthma's gonna start acting up, and I might have to use my EpiPen. I might go into anaphylactic shock. I don't know.
Listen, I agree. Cause I'm gonna be like, man, who done took a shit here?
Exactly. Y'all done lost your
I'm trying
mind.
to lose my professionalism.
Yeah.
Isha pulled out her mask. That's so funny. And one more scenario.
Okay.
So you're an Olympic athlete.
I ran Junior Olympics, but yeah.
That's what's up. So you drank a teammate Gatorade thinking it's yours. And then they privately message you, said that they use steroids, but the team drug test is in 2 days. What do you do?
You know what? I'm going to go ahead and just come forth and be like, hey, I drank some stuff. It wasn't mine. I thought it was. And I heard it got some stuff in it. Because they probably going to test me anyway.
Right.
Happens. So,
right.
Or at least you won't be in trouble because you did come forward.
So would you tell who the teammate is?
Yeah, definitely. They gonna get me kicked off the team.
I know that's right. Listen, call me.
Yeah, they shouldn't be doing steroids anyway. So we all clean. We clean athletes over here.
Right, exactly. Call me snitch if you want to, but I ain't going down. I ain't doing it. She said, oh. So Isha, make sure your daughter follows her, because even though that she's not doing it anymore. She was in the Junior Olympics and she might have some, tips and tricks. Her daughter runs track in Alabama.
I do training. Two of the girls I train right now, they actually qualify for regionals here in Texas. Nice. So hopefully they make it to state.
Yes. He said, won't you get kicked off anyway?
I probably would. If it's in my system, then yeah, I would be able to compete. And that's even in like in college, like NCAA, they randomly tested us all the time. So.
Oh, then that's sad though if that happened and you ain't do it though. That's real sad.
If it's in your system though, because that's funny because when I was in college, I like I said, I have the EpiPen because I'm allergic to like different things, and I had a reaction with some bubble gum. I don't know. It was gum, but I was allergic to something in the gum, and my throat started swelling shut, and I had to go to the hospital, and they had to give me steroids, and I had to miss practice for like a whole week until like it was out of my system.
Oh wow! You allergic to bubble gum though?
Was it great? Allergic to stuff I don't even be. I know what I am. Like I'm allergic to citrus. I can't do oranges and lemons and things like that. But sometimes I don't know I'm allergic to something until I consume it. So. That was one of the
scary.
My throat. I was like, I can't breathe.
Right. So when did you find out how did you find out that you were allergic? Well, I guess you're allergic to you don't know what. So you just always carry it.
Yeah, so I carry my EpiPen all the time. But when I was younger, it was an incident with when I was born. I was a baby and I had like a reaction, and they thought my parents were abusing me, but it wasn't. I had very sensitive. I was allergic to the Pampers basically, and that's when they found out like I had eczema and then I had food allergies and things like that.
You got sensitive skin, baby. He said, "How strong with them steroids?" Jeez.
yeah, a whole week.
Wow. She said you can take an allergy test to see everything you're allergic to.
Yeah, when I was younger, I used to get the little the needles. I used to do it in my back, and all the bumps came up because I was pretty much allergic to everything. But now I heard you could do like a blood test. You don't even have to do the little sticks. Yeah. But that was back in like the 90s, so I know it's a lot different.
It's probably different now. Wow, that's scary to me though, because man, you go out, you see something you want to eat, but you don't even know. Do you just try it and keep the EpiPen handy?
Sometimes, like, I just, you try your luck and you're like, that look good, I'm going to try it. And then you just wait. Like, I'm out of town with my friends. I'm like, I'm going to just wait. We're going to see.
She said, I'm just waiting.
Like, you okay? I'm like, I'm okay.
So how long after would the reaction happen, though?
Oh, it don't take long. Like, you start feeling a little tingle in your throat. And you're like, and then all of a sudden it's like, I can't breathe.
Oh. Wow. You guys don't have any questions? I mean, Tramisha just gave some great tips. She talked about herself and things that she has going on. Make sure you guys are following her. Don't wait until, listen, I'm going to make sure I save this. I'm putting it on YouTube. Like, when she blows up and she out here like Jada and all of them. Who's the
I'm going to come back on the show. I'm going to come back.
I heard that. Yes. I'm so excited. And I'm really grateful when people agreed to be on my show, because honestly, when I first started, I'm thinking like nobody want to be on my show. At the time, I don't even think I had 1,000 followers. I don't even think so. And it's like people be like, yeah, girl, yeah. And I'm like, okay, yeah. So now it's like so cool, because I've already had like actors on my show. You know what I mean? People that got 10,000 followers. So it's a great thing. So
Yeah.
they say they're following you now. Make sure you do, and go to Prime, check out her movie. When you check it out, snap a picture, share it with her, tag her, you know, show some love. Make sure you show love. I really appreciate you again. Tell them where they can find you.
My Instagram is Texas_Trill_T. That is me.
You just clear your throat. I ain't allergic to nothing. I'm just I literally just had to clear my throat.
Hey, you need an EpiPen? I got you. Okay.
So we love you. I love y'all too. You know I do. That's for sure. Yes. So guys, again, remember, if you're interested in becoming a sponsor, and when you become a sponsor, part of your sponsorship benefits go towards our girls nonprofit organization. If you have girls, on Saturday we're going to be doing a Zoom call with April Campbell. She is going to teach them how to manage your money. She's going to try to do it. You know, it's going to be a range of girls between 8 and 13. It is free. All my nonprofit events are free. And I always, the donation goes toward me giving something to the presenters that come on. And then at the end of the year, I always try to do something really big for the girls. Or at the beginning of the year, I try to do something for them before school starts. And in June, for my dads, if you're in Florida, we're going to be doing a dinner with Daddy. So I'm going to need sponsors for that. So make sure you check out YDC Girls Club. Remember, we got to raise them up right, bring them back. Exactly. I definitely need sponsors for that. And everybody said, why aren't you doing a Mother's Day brunch or something like that? I'm a mother of 4, trust me. But I feel like our kings need love. Because the men, a lot of men, they don't get the attention they supposed to get on like Father's Day. So I'm always doing the opposite of everything else. So make sure you guys follow that page, YDC Girls Club. If you know women with girls, or you have a niece, a goddaughter, make sure you follow the page as well and show some love. So I am your girl, Carissa McBurney. She said, what's the name of her movie? The name of the movie is Holding On Prime. I'm gonna share it in once I make the post, and make sure you guys follow her. Okay. The Cuban Prince. That name just stood out to me. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're just tuning in, we're about to log off, so make sure you catch the replay. When you catch a replay, show some love, so that we can know that you're really out there. Trap plug that movie one. Trap plug the movie one.
Hey, Janae, that's my friend Janae. I got your top on, girl.
You better advertise that. You better advertise her. Stand up.
She gave me this top. Thank you, Janae. It's Holding On, y'all. It's Holding On. It's on Amazon Prime.
Holding On Amazon Prime, and I'm going to share it. So again, guys, I'm your girl Carissa McBurney, aka Corey Love. The Corey Love Show. We are here on Thursdays, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure you check me out. If you're a female and you're interested in being on the show, you got a story to tell, make sure you follow me. Click that interest form on the website, thecoreyloveshow.com. And listen, we talk to everybody, all right, about life, business, and what's trending. I am your girl again. This is Tramisha, Texas Trill. I know why that name is like Texas Trill.
Texas Trill.
Make sure you follow her again and show some love. So as always, guidance, blessings, and love. Good night.
Thank you.
You're welcome.